Let's get comfortable. Let me fix this real quick, make sure I look good. Okay. What's up, y'all? I go by the name Binnie Musa. We are here at the Red Autumn headquarters. I'm currently in the media room right now. We are actually about to get busy with doing this video for Descendant. Shout out Descendant MC. You guys need to check him out ASAP. He's a dope artist. We recently shot Out of My Face. That video is doing 50K right now. It's probably up by now by the time you see this video. So please go check it out. I'll leave the link in the bio. Right now we're working on his second single called Space. It's a 2-part video. We're making a movie. So I'm going to get to work. Right after though, I want to talk to you guys about just creative direction and some of the things that I've learned on my journey as being a creative director, or even just figuring out what that even means, right? So stick around. I'll be back soon. Alright, y'all, I'm running a little late for this meeting, but in the meanwhile, let me explain to y'all a little something about creative direction. So, first thing I should start with is, well, what is it? I mean, for the most part, think about it. So let's just say, for example, you're a movie director. You are literally supposed to help the producer, the writers, and everybody see their vision come to life. You are the one who is telling the actor to do a certain face, to cry at this certain moment, to get the right angle for the camera operator so that you can bring alive the emotion in the film. So I worked on a project. It was called World's Worst Neighbors. It was done by 2 artists. One is known as Hoodfly J, and the other one is known as Hooligan Only. 2 dope artists. I do suggest that you go check out that tape, World's Worst Neighbors. Anyway, the whole purpose of the tape was to connect their love of wrestling to their ability to rap and tell stories, and to create this whole world that is sort of the mixture of the two. So the first thing that we said when we sat down was, who are your favorite wrestlers from the Attitude Era? Because we're all 90s babies, so that's pretty much the era that we all grew up in. The number one answer they said was the Dudley Boys. When they said that, I just remember watching them say, "Get the tables," and just that feeling, that of excitement from the Attitude Era, which is pretty much the era that they came up in. We're all 90s babies, so once we established the characters in the world, the next thing was to actually build. So that means them actually getting the camouflage outfits, buying the original tag team belts from that era, doing little skits here and there to just really let it be known that they're stamping themselves as, a tag team. The music was easy because the way they performed was just as though they were a tag team. A lot of times they would trade off on verses one after the other. So it was important that even the music felt like it was a wrestling match. So even the intro in the beginning, to the names of the actual songs based off of wrestlers, man, we went all the way in. Even deciding to make the WWF logo from back in like the 80s, the logo that we use for the overall cover. Now, I kind of want to jump ahead because I really want to get to sort of the purpose of me even doing these videos. See, as a creative director, what we have to understand is how to establish our worth. And the only way to do that is to actually create product or direct a service that directly leads to income. So with the excitement we were able to build with me and the guys, we were able to link their storyline directly to merch, right? The Dudley Boys' biggest slogan was "Get the tables." And around the time, which is super important, this point that I'm about to make, as a creative director, you got to understand what's going on in the culture and how to actually connect with the people past, you know, sort of simple surface level thoughts and ideas. Remember, this is around the time of the pandemic. There's a lot of police brutality starting to resurface with George Floyd and everything going on. So what we decided to do as our way of sort of giving back and letting people know that we're aware of what's going on, we decided to put several pieces of merch together. One of them being Fuck 12, Get the Table. I really had to stress that point, because the thing about being a creative director is that it gets overlooked, because the value that we're able to give is not necessarily monetary immediately. So these are things that us as creative directors have to keep in mind in order to keep those checks coming in. The most important part about being a creative director is to link ideas of the people that you're trying to serve, right? And the people that you're working for, and to create a monetary gain on top of the creative expression being fulfilled as well. All right, guys, I'm about to get on this train really soon. Just wanted to give you guys some quick content, quick tidbits of just some information that I learned while I'm, going about my day. Please like, comment, subscribe. All feedback is good feedback.